Everybody, welcome. Let me, stream live here. Oh, not that. No. We're already live. Let me announce that we're streaming live on the create post function. We got a tweet, get a little tweet on. Jason is going to be here soon. Probably. Maybe. Said he was driving home from a friend's house, so I'm not sure if he's gonna play any when he gets home or not, but we shall see. Chat here. It starts off in live chat, but then when you pop it out, it puts it to top chat, which usually doesn't matter, but occasionally someone's message, it just doesn't like it. First pick, blind pick. I did do the support tier list video, so I'll probably release that tomorrow. I did the patch notes video today. But there are a few champs that were looking pretty good. Like, Maokai is doing very well right now. It's just you kind of have a hard time getting in against Jinx if it's Maokai. Okay. So ban Jinx. I just ban Morg. I kind of want to play Maokai, but if they play Jinx, that's really bad. Jinx, Lulu. I think I've got to pick Lulu, actually, because I cannot give them Jinx, Lulu.
Pleased to meet you.
If we get like an Ezreal or a Jen on our team, that's not great, but Lulu's actually pretty decent in a Vayne, because Vayne is really close range. Whoa, what is this? We have the Azir replacement here. Dude, if he walks an ADC mid, I'm definitely dodging. Yeah, that's not happening, buddy. Our team comp's so garbage. Unless maybe he's switching with our bot laner or something. It's so bad. Classic example of I don't give a shit about a team comp. I'm just going to play the champion I want to play. I mean, he could play Set. Set's not banned. That would have been better. I mean, we do have Lulu Cog. I guess. God, I'm getting baited into this. Their team comp's not that good either, but I probably should have taken Exhaust instead of Ignite. What am I exhausting? I guess I could exhaust Vayne, because she does have to get close. God, if that Varus was just something else. The Pantheon's also a problem. Like, we really need to close this game out early. I almost certainly should have taken Exhaust. See, Exhaust on Nami is not as good, because I just don't think she's going to be able to get close enough to exhaust the Kog'Maw, probably, but I can get close enough to exhaust Vayne, because Vayne is much shorter range. I don't know. This could be a bad idea. It is, but I mean, Lulu is blind pickable. Am I going to be able to harass enough? I think so, probably. We'll see.
Welcome to Summoner's
But Lulu's just so, like, you just can't give them Lulu, I feel like, right now. If she's not banned, I think it's just, it's so risky if they pick her with a hyper carry. Like, the only reason I'm even, like, playing this is because we have Kog'Maw Lulu.
Whoa. Dizzy.
Why would he ward there? I guess some next level stuff so they don't cut across mid lane. Yeah, so in general, it's tough. Like, if they picked Leona or something, it would be really tough. But it's just, it's such a gamble to leave her up, especially if Jinx is available. Lulu Jinx is just so hard to deal with. Lulu Cog is hard to deal with. Lulu Twitch is hard to deal with. A lot of stuff with Lulu that's extremely nasty. But yeah, it's risky for sure if they, like, Leona's a really bad matchup early, but other than that, a lot of other matchups are pretty doable. Oh, she has it warded, huh? Okay. I don't want to take too many free hits, because Nami trades better early. Once I get level 2, I can probably trade a little bit better. Oof, that was definitely not worth. Yeah, I cannot just walk up and trade. It's got to be built around Kog'Maw. I just got to wait on him to trade. If we get a little behind, it's probably okay. But Nami's just really strong early in these duels. Especially if she lands a bubble, it's gonna be a big problem. Cog, don't stand next to me, please. If she just bubbles one of us, it's probably okay.
Slain.
If she stays, I can definitely flash Q her, but I think she's gonna run. Oh, she's staying. Nami can heal her now, but... Let's build up this slow push, I guess, and get a preferable back.
Nosy dewdrop.
Nah, Cog's playing about right, given our situation. I think he's doing pretty well so far.
That squirrel looks
Okay. Okay, so we should be able to push this in. Does he want to freeze? Or... No, he wants to go. Alright. Yeah, if Rengar was here, this is where we could do Dragon. We push this in one more time. Because they had such a huge stack that they're going to be here to catch this, but then they would not be able to defend Dragon. But he just didn't read that tempo, even though I announced it, he just doesn't get it. But we could have had free Dragon right there. We could have even gone straight to Dragon before pushing this, and then just caught it at our tower. Yeah, they got it. So, our free Dragon turned into their free Dragon because he tried to go top instead. So even if you announce the right macro play, a lot of times people just don't even understand, like, what that means. This Pantheon's just, like, aggressively bad. Like, don't come top, man. Just let me lose in peace. Come on, get. What the fuck?
An ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
I thought she'd already used her sums. I guess not. She's maybe her heal just came back up. I don't know. That was weird.
Slain.
You just, yeah, you can't, dude, you can't play like, that's what Pantheon just sucks, man. After the nerfs. You have to win early. You can't be down 30 CS as Pantheon. Hey, what's up, Lil Super? Yeah, I mean, it was. When I first made the name, it was, but now it's about the same as my main. So, when I first made the account, it was new, and I was, like, D4. But now I've got the Smurf up that's pretty close to my main. I think it's, like, P3, and my main's also about P3 right now. We've been up as high as P1 this season on the main, but it's been a pretty rough season. I just haven't done as well yet, but I feel pretty confident by the end of the season we can get back to Diamond. But yeah, the highest I've ever been is D3. So I'm not like a challenger or anything, but it used to be this account was significantly lower than my main, and I just primarily used it to play with my buddy who was in gold at the time. And also just so I could try out some different champs. And finally, just so I have something I can do when I dodge, so I don't have to wait for dodge timers on stream, which always sucks, but sometimes you just gotta take a dodge. Really? We're gonna put Varus up against Singed, who's like really fed right now?
I recommend
Oh shit, I did not even see that. Wow. I was wondering why they just randomly went like really hard. Our team comp's just terrible. I honestly should have dodged this. I just saw like the cog vein potential. But like our lanes are just so bad. Like we just have squishy champs that are very tempo dependent in pretty much every lane. Except for bot. Like cogs are only really good scaling champ. And they also have a good scaling champ with Vayne. So it's tough. We just had to play it perfectly. Like I think we could win, but we can't have pants down 40 CS, and we just died to a couple of ganks down here, and it's not good. I should have seen the teleport. I don't know if I could have gotten out in time at that point. I probably could have gone Kog'Maw's direction. Okay. So if I would have seen it and gone Cog's direction immediately, I probably could have gotten out. It just wasn't even on my radar. I didn't even think they had a ward in that forward push, but because they'd been in their tower, I thought, for a while. But like our one chance to get back in it, I think, was like doing some dragon stacking early, but Rengar just kind of missed the memo on that. Like we took a pretty good trade. We got their sums. We didn't get a kill, and then we had lots of lane pressure, and we backed when they had like a huge stack in their tower. Oh my god, that silence. Jesus, how many silences does she get? God. I got silenced so often there. Oh, okay, thanks. I guess that's a good thing then. I mean, sometimes the initial reaction is like, oh, you know, they think I'm bad on Smurfing, but I think most people are just curious if I do it. I don't know. I mean, I have not been playing that well this season compared to past. This last, like, maybe couple of weeks, I think I've been alright. But I was just trying to do too many things in April. I was trying to get, like, got talked into doing TBC with some friends, classic TBC, and so I was trying to level up in that. I just had a bunch of stuff going on. I just wasn't playing as well in League at the time. Oh, well. The meta also wasn't fantastic, like the Rel meta, because I just did not play Rel a lot. My best champ historically is Rakan, and Rel is extremely good against Rakan. So that, I don't know. I just wasn't playing well in April. Start of the season, February, we were doing really well. We got like to Plat 1 almost immediately, and then March and April. Hey, what's up, Mills? Oh, sorry I didn't respond to you in game. I think Jason said he wanted to play earlier, but if he's not back on time, holy fuck. Really? How? Okay. They actually waited that long? I mean, I guess they have nothing better to do. There's no dragon. I mean, I was not expecting 3 people to be sitting in that bush. But I mean, I guess why not? But yeah, if Jason's not home by then, we can play for sure. God, I still don't have wards. Lulu's kind of hit or miss for me. Sometimes I do really well and win a lot on Lulu, and then sometimes I definitely don't. She's harder than it seems. Is Lost Chapter on Varus good? No. Dude's, I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe there's a new build. He does have AP ratios, but he's probably gonna try to get like Ludens for poke. Maybe there's some new technology I haven't heard of, but traditionally, yeah, it would not immediately jump out to me as being good. Yeah, get her. So like I think the Lulu Cog, even right now, it's not like unwinnable. It's just we don't have a good supporting cast for Kog'Maw. We need at least one tank. I mean, maybe if they really screw up, like their comp's not that good either, but they're just like ahead. And the Pantheon's just totally worthless at this point. And then Varus is getting there. We might be able to win. It's not looking great. This is why I don't like champions like Pantheon historically, though. It's just so feast or famine, especially after his nerfs. I really like. I mean, the formula for winning solo queue is some combination of CC, survivability, and mobility usually, and damage is very nice, but he just doesn't have any of that. Okay, we're gonna go Ardent next. There's so many champs that have that holy trinity where they're mobile, they have a lot of survivability, and they have a lot of damage. And so it's like, why would you play a champ that has barely any of those? I guess like his spears do give him some survivability. He does have a point-click stun, so I mean he's kind of got some of those, but I don't know. I feel like there are just better things out there. God. It's always like 5 people bottom.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh god. I'm just gonna die to anything here. Oh my god. He still has his cloak though. Okay, I mean, okay. Yeah, it's just we're not winning anything else. Like, we are soaking pressure bottom, but top is still just organically down like 50 CS, and mid's about even, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's winnable. Comp's bad, but we've made a couple of good cleanup plays. I mean, it's Cog Lulu, you know. If they just screw up a couple of times and Kog'Maw gets a few more kills, it's totally possible. That's why, like, having the scaling is very nice if your team kind of screws up early, because the enemy team's gonna mess up, right? At some point, like right there, that was a soft throw, right? If they just do a couple more of those, maybe get back in it. Okay, they just got rift, so they are pretty much gonna come middle. They could go top, but I don't think we can contest that. We don't have any vision. They're probably got all this warded. Why are we like hard inting for this? Come on, Varus. Like, why don't we just give him the drag? This Pantheon's just so tilted. Well, that may have been the door closing. I guess I should have stepped back. If I would have polymorphed the Vayne instead of trying to save the Pantheon, maybe. Kog'Maw went around the long way, too. If Kog'Maw would have gone around with us, maybe. Like, for some reason, he just went the other way. But if he was there and I could just buff him up and just ult the Pantheon, I think maybe Cog cleans that up, but he literally ran the longest way possible. So did Varus. Well, maybe they go for Baron and we kill him and steal. Yeah, Vayne does scale very well too. Kog'Maw is still like me with Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is gonna outscale, but we just may not have time. Like, we really needed to not do that. We need like 1 or 2 more good fights. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage from the Varus. I mean, we might be able to carry Pant. Maybe he soaks a lot of pressure or something. I don't know. That Varus hit actually did a lot. It did like half of his health. I mean, like I said, their team comp's not like that amazing either. What? I tried to turn around and W her. I couldn't even W her. I guess I don't know. Maybe I ult myself. Maybe if I ulted myself and then turned around and W'd her. I really didn't think her third hit was going to do that much. It did like half my health. I know she's fed, but I don't know. I was just too conservative with my stuff. I should have just spammed everything. Oh, that was a rough miss. Well, I mean, that's not a crime. That's just the nature of solo queue. Trusting your ADC is going to do anything. Like, you might as well not play. You know, like at some point, you know, there's always that crime of like, don't trust your teammate. But especially if you're playing support. I mean, like, your teammates are going to have to do things to win, right? So it's not trusting the Kog'Maw. I mean, I could have played it better too. Like, my mistake was not looking at my minimap and seeing the direction Kog'Maw took. And I should have positioned differently. I probably should have followed Kog'Maw. But, I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's more about me not watching the minimap and adjusting. You gotta work with what you have. And maybe, I mean, maybe he made mistakes. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe we should have gone around the other way, the long way. But either way, we weren't on the same page. Maybe if they face check this. Damn it. Rengar just ulted. I mean, Varus does have engage with his ult, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's a weird build. His Q? Well, so his Q does physical damage, but his, the procs on his corruption or whatever are magic damage. So it's gonna be hard to get positioned. Definitely, yeah, I cannot go in that bush. Oof. God, that hurt. Well, he just wants as much proc damage as possible for the poke on his Q, I guess. Because Mermana does affect spells, too. So he's just going for, like, I guess, a premier poke build now. I don't think that's that good on Varus, but he does do a lot of damage, it seems. I'm gonna get flanked by, yeah. God. That Malzahar just makes everything so difficult. God, we just had no uptime on that Cog. got completely shut down by the silence. That Malzahar is just wrecking us. Like those little minions and that silence just completely ruined that. I think that's what it was, right? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure, because I buffed up the Cogma and he was about to go to town and start deleting people, but then the silence just ran everybody off. It's such a huge threat. Like, Malzahar just presses R on anyone that goes in. That's why Malzahar is pretty much always really good. Especially in solo queue. No one on our team has Quicksilver Sash. To be fair, we can't really afford it because we're so far behind. Okay. God, the slow. The Rylai slow is brutal. We're gonna get shanked. He's not gonna get him. Vayne's just destroying people. I mean, that was cute. Like, Varus just did, like, 30% of Vayne's health, but she just heals it instantly. Our comp's just so bad. I should have dodged. Even though Kog'Maw Lulu is very good, like, we just can't. We just can't do it. We just don't have a supporting cast to peel Cog. They just run at him and he's dead. Okay. I guess once he gets it all charged up, if he hits his ult, allows the charges to go in. And then shoots her. Maybe that's enough damage. I mean, that's cute. It's like the problem with Varus is like it just takes so long to get the stacks. Like you have to either ult or auto attack to get those blight stacks. Yeah, so when he hits the ult, yeah, he can pretty much one shot somebody. But it's if he doesn't have his ult, he just really doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, we got shutdowns. The problem is they have every objective on the map. And we have one tower. But we're kind of staying close in kills. Well, he's trying to engage with his R. He's just missed several times, I think.
An ally has been slain.
I don't know. Some all-capser has popularized that build. I mean, I get it. I just think that just more consistent Varus would be better. Is he really attacking minions there, dude? What, Kog'Maw? Right. Oh my lord. Dude, who goes Hourglass? I mean, it doesn't matter, but come on. No, he's not doing on hit. He's doing the one shot. Ult plus one shot. I know, that might be true too, intentional. I don't know, we just had too many weird things that are like D-list champions. We had too many things that would need to be carried. Yeah, the team comp's just bad. I mean, yeah, if you substituted any one of those champs, right? If you substituted out either the Varus or the Pantheon or the Rengar with something more meta, then, you know, maybe we could do it. But having all three of those would be rough. I mean, even if I was, maybe if I was playing Leona, it'd still be really rough. I think the weakest link is Pantheon. That pick is just, it's so bad top, unless you just go 5-0 in lane and just, like, hard roam. If that was, like, Gnar, if he wants to dominate early, just play like Gnar or something top, who is much safer, scales way better, and also dominates really hard. I don't know. I'm just not a believer in... Maybe he's better than I think he is, but I just feel like we just needed more beef somewhere. Well, Jason's on right now, so I gotta roll. I told Jason. I mean, we could do, like, flex or something at one point. I don't care. Yo, what up?
What up?
If we could get together enough people, it'd be fun to do Clash or like a 5-person flex if we could get a bunch of people that were platinum or high gold again. Yeah, you either have to have 3 or 5. You can't do 4. Did you dominate some Smash Bros or what?
I got second so much.
Who all was there? Or you...
It was Connor, Roman, Jeff, and Pat, and me and Connor were just trying to tilt each other the whole time.
Like cliff camping each other the whole time, or what?
Basically. That, or we just kept going after each other. Not letting one round. Just keep hitting them in there.
Man, I played the old school N64 one so much.
Dude, the Nintendo Switch one's baller.
I haven't played it. It'll be fun.
Oh, it would be fun. You'd like it. If you enjoy the Nintendo 64, you'd like the Switch one.
I think, I don't know, I thought about getting Rory like a video game system, but she already has tons and tons of games on the iPad for free. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to open that can of worms for her to get these paid games.
Yeah. You probably could just wait on it, honestly.
Yeah. I'll wait on her to ask. I still have to get her a cool birthday present. I want to get like one of those little motorized Jeeps or something, or a little car or something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if my wife's going to go for that. I just get her all the cool things my wife didn't have, and that I didn't have when we were kids. I think every kid wants those, but I mean, how expensive are they? Let me see. Okay, they're pretty expensive. Well, there's one on Amazon for like $280. How fast do they go? I've played some VR stuff for fun. Just like once or something over at a buddy's house, but I never really played it that much. Dude, she'd have so much fun rolling around our yard, but we have like this big ass hill. And I want her to roll off down the hill. Definitely have to be out there watching her. I mean, it would be fun. I mean, it's nice to have her like actually do physical stuff running around. She just want to ride around in this Jeep all the time. Dude, that'd be so pimp though, man. If I had one of those when I was a kid. How fast do those things go? Morgana's banned. Alright, we'll just get Jinx out of there then.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, it's got LED lights, 3 speeds. It's got a remote control? What?
Dude's got it all.
Seat belt. Okay. 3.7 max speed. 3.7 miles per hour. Okay. So it's like a brisk walk. Oh shit. So you can have a remote and you can take over. So if they're like driving off somewhere crazy, you can like, it sounds like you can take over and drive them back. Or it can double as they just drive it around the yard if they want, if they don't want to ride in it. That's actually pretty sweet. So let's do Rakan here. That actually would take away one of the worst case scenarios, which is her like rolling down that hill. It's like a freaking mountain hill. Okay, so it's like Trist mid probably.
Oof.
Sounds fun.
Always is.
I think I gotta go with a magic resist rune here. I gotta respect the Lux a little bit. Some poke. Yeah. Oh shit. Dude, I gotta watch one of these in action. It might take a little while to ship it here, probably. Surely they can get it here within like 2 weeks, though.
When's her birthday?
27th.
Hell yeah.
Oh, this one's as low as 189. Oh, there's like some, oh, I always wanted some of those that worked. These like, laser things where you could run around and kind of play laser tag in your yard. We had some, but they were janky. They didn't really work that well. Technology's probably come a long ways, but... Dude, she would actually love this thing. This is the red one. Her favorite color is red. What's that red one look like? Oh. That is pimp.
We getting a Corvette or what?
This is just a Jeep. You probably could get one that looks more like a race car or something. This is just a one-seater too. It'd be nice if like her cousin could get in it. But I think those were way more expensive. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on this. This is actually better. Like the remote control thing is kind of a game changer. I was sort of trolling because I think it'd be too dangerous without that, but with the remote though.
I tried being good, but evil just brings out the sparkle in my eyes.
The thing is, like, I don't have to get her something like that, though. Like, she would have fun with anything. I just get her, like, a little freaking $5 toy, and she'd be like, oh my gosh! So it's like, I don't need to spend that kind of money.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Wait, why can my mouse move off of this? What? Why is the screen not locked? You guys see my mouse is like going on my second monitor. When the hell is this a thing? Oh, that's really bad. Oh my god. Why is this not working?
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, I can't. I have a second monitor. Mine can only go on the first screen.
Yeah, why is mine not locked? Okay, there it is. Now it is.
World's gonna
Would you press to lock it? Just curious.
I just went back to Windows and then just turned it back on again.
Yeah, that's probably.
Turn it off, turn it on.
Yeah. It's like if that happens to me, I need to know how to turn it back on.
Yeah, because that's bad.
Oh yeah.
Safety is boring, Riku. Let's start a fight.
else could I get her? Video game system probably out. Jeep would be pimp. My wife goes for it.
Dude, we took Lily swimming today.
How'd that go?
Perfection doesn't exist,
Actually, not too bad.
except for my hair.
She
Nice.
likes it.
Nice. Cool. Smear's too scared to walk up and auto attack. That's cool. It's gonna be a good lane.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
It'll be a good time. I'm loving it.
Ooh, this Triss gonna get antsy though, I think. Takes another charge shot off there.
God.
Hit level 3.
We're gonna be down. We don't get ganked. We're gonna be down 40 CS in 10 minutes. The way this is happening. Like, even when Lux misses her Q, she's still not, like, wanting to trade. Like, hit this idiot. She has no cooldowns. Nice, good job.
That's what you get.
Lux is literally walking into auto attack range with no cooldowns, and Samira still won't hit her.
A summoner has disconnected.
God, I wish
A
you could.
summoner has reconnected.
Between the roots.
Wait, what? The Roy Hell?
Oh, this is so bad.
Enemy double kill.
Jesus Christ. How do people get out of bronze with, like, an attitude like that? One person makes a mistake, you freak out and lose your mind. Like, doesn't that happen literally every game? Like, that's literally every game. Like, how many games do y'all play where your teammates do not ever make a mistake? I mean, never.
Ever.
Yeah, it's reasonable to be mad about that, but to say FF next, like, is so stupid. Oh god.
An ally has been slain.
Way too hard. I just wanted to trade. Like, we knew Nunu was in the area. But yeah, I mean, like, you shouldn't ping, though, first of all, because it's not going to help the person play better. But second of all, like, it's alright to get mad about stuff, but you can't just be like, FF, like, one mistake. Like, yeah, your teammate did something dumb. That happens every game. Use, oh my, we have 12 CS bot lane.
Darkness need a break.
Wow.
Shut down.
Okay, well, that's
It's gonna
good.
be one of those nights.
It's gonna be one of those.
And evil loves me.
Lord Rito doesn't want to make it too easy for us to win. I got to give us a good challenge.
Oh, for sure.
It's no fun just going straight up to diamond. You gotta take all the twists and turns, see all the backcountry yokels,
Woo! I am
see
so
all the
far past
gnomes,
redemption, I am in the fun zone. Population
trolls.
Rakan. Self-control is for star nerds. I choose fun.
Please?
We're really not gonna get her.
Doing the right thing was boring. I'm waiting for fun now.
Fuck. She played around her trap. Wow, dude. Oh my god.
I only believe in
They're
myself.
both playing this so poorly. Her going behind the trap was actually pretty smart, because I was going to kill her if I got the W on her. There we go. Finally punished.
That's some shit.
Hey, if you can't farm minions, gotta try to farm champs.
I mean, you'll eventually win if you can farm them a lot.
Oh yeah, I have cross team chat 100% muted all the time. I used to mute allies a lot, but usually I have to end up muting them anyways. Oh, really? She's dead.
The dream of darkness.
I'd say in like 80% of the games I end up muting the chat anyways, but sometimes people say something.
Prince of Evil, the Emperor of Hotness.
Yeah, honestly, I probably should just mute all at the beginning of the game. It ends up coming to that
No,
most of the time anyways.
Say the same.
I knew Nunu would be a dragon. I was not expecting Triss. I probably should have.
Yeah, that's my bad.
That's fine. I should have been paying attention.
First tends to
I have a mini map too.
just helping it
I
out.
honestly had no idea. Like, I mean, I guess
She may have done it off a back or something.
yeah, she didn't leave lane. That was from back. Can I come down there? Oh, maybe not.
Bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
You need a spot side jungle.
Okay. Really? Really? They waited that long in that bush? It's like an absurd level of patience.
Thanks, Riku. Real cold in there. Whoa! I saw stars for a second. That's so dark, very evil.
Oh shit, it's on. Oh damn, I was almost in range to save you.
I don't apologize for killing my thing.
I have to say, they better get that kill top because everything else is burning around the map. Yeah, we're down 40. That's what I predicted, 40 at 10.
I look amazing by fire.
I'm gonna come down. I'm almost there.
Has been slain.
As soon as Lux missed that Q, it's pretty much domination.
Perfection doesn't exist, except for my hair.
Dude, don't overstay, please. Dragon's coming up. She's gonna stop the back probably. Bad overstay. Now, she just pretty much gave them tower, and then they're gonna push up and get priority on dragon. I guess Nunu's top. So...
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Shit, if she didn't step on that trap. Wow. All she had to do was dodge the Lux Bind and or not step on the trap. Wow, dude.
An enemy has been slain.
Non-existence.
Interesting, interesting.
I am alive. Life is way more.
She probably tried to use her W on the laser, which I'm like 99% sure that doesn't work. This doesn't count as a, I'm pretty sure it doesn't count as a projectile. It's kind of like Yasuo's wind wall. I'm pretty sure Lux's laser goes through that. So she didn't have it.
I do danger.
She could have W'd the bind though, right? Didn't she get binded and then lasered? She could have W'd the bind, and then it would have been an easy double kill cleanup. So it was like a 6-kill swing.
Life sucks without Zaya, but it is less complicated.
We got wards all over this place. Can we get her? No. We don't know where Nunu is. We gotta start taking some risks though, probably.
Try to get this Lux.
No, why'd you step on the trap? Yeah, but she stepped on the trap, so Lux knows we're coming for her.
Our fates are entangled.
Let's back up, we got flash.
Yeah.
Self-control is the start. I choose fun.
We have so much vision control everywhere. Because we just been in our tower all game.
Doing the right thing was I'm waiting for that.
Please hit anything.
I always believe in myself and Zaya.
I will kill him. Oh,
No way, dude. No.
Been destroyed.
No way!
Then
Oh my god, how terrible.
I almost had Ignite up, but
Oh
it
my
just came out.
god. It's unbelievable.
dream.
Shut down.
Alright.
I do what I want. No Star Guardian can say the same.
It seems like we're just down so much more than what we actually are.
Yeah. I mean, we are down like 4 towers. and
Yeah,
two
I guess so.
dragons. 4 dragons and 4 towers, 2 dragons. But kill wise, we're in it. I mean,
Universe tends towards chaos.
you and Samira have like all the kills, which is good.
This dude here is just losing his mind.
Yeah. Oh, there's some control ward. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Bad because I am free because I'm bad.
Lux is gonna be hanging out in this bush. I mean, they're about to flank him. That's the last tier 1 left, so. Okay, she missed. Can we go?
Yeah. Caitlyn.
Oh god.
For now.
Damn.
Double kill.
Did a lot of damage.
Your team has destroyed.
Oh. Jesus.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Maybe Udyr gets this dragon. He's got to get this dragon, though. They're gonna get an inhibitor. But he's gonna be too late anyways. Dude, please just get dragon. They already have inhib. God, now they're gonna back up and get the 3rd dragon. Holy shit. Okay. God. Caitlyn and Lux are gonna get that. It's just such terrible macro. He should have just gotten dragon, at least keep him off a 3rd dragon. Cause they already have inhibitor. I guess he did get a couple kills on that back, but
Let's start a fight.
it's like you should not have been down there in the first place. But if you are down there, you might as well trade 3rd dragon.
And they have some healing.
Yeah. Not that much.
Exist, except
Alright,
for my
I'm
hair.
not gonna go. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go.
just gotta get damage, I think.
I think I might go Nashers in the Void.
Okay. It's probably good. Yeah, I don't have that much magic resist. Just whatever's your highest DPS. How are they?
I mean, that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened.
Bad
Yeah.
feels so good.
They just got scuttled. Wow. What?
Enemy double kill.
Oh, what's up, Matt? If I didn't say what's up earlier, I think I did. But if I didn't, hi.
Dancing between the rules.
I mean,
Your turret has been destroyed.
our comp's like okay this time. It's just we got murdered. Aatrox again. I mean, I guess he is kind of difficult to kill. He's just too much skill for most people. I don't want to see that. I want to see like Darius. Wukong just wrecks me. She still binded me.
A summoner has disconnected. Defeat.
We could have stomped him even harder in lane. We just didn't. We got a double kill early. Like, we got some kills, but she just really wasn't farming well, and I think we could have been even more aggressive and gotten even more kills. Is she too big for that? I don't think she's. Well, I don't think she's that big for it. It's like 2-year-olds in there. Well. Those look pretty sweet. I'll have to look at the ages it's intended for. Might have adjustable seat. It's crafted with a durable, non-toxic. I thought it said non-plastic body, non-toxic plastic body. Like it's not plastic. You guess the materials. I'm considering it. Is there a difference in playing 3 ranked games a day compared to 10? It depends on things. I don't know. I mean, yes, you're playing more per day, so that could be good or that could be bad. It depends on how the games go. If you tilt after losses, how alert you can be. Playing 10 games, you got to ask yourself, is that 10th game, are you going to be as focused as you could be in the first 3 games? For some people, maybe yes, especially if you take a break in between. But for a lot of people, probably not. But yeah, it depends on how you're performing in those games. I don't think that necessarily if you play 10 games a day versus 3 that you'll climb faster. I don't want to get into the 2-hour discussion about why that is again tonight, but just playing more doesn't necessarily make you a better player. It creates more opportunities for you to learn. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to learn and that you're going to improve. You know, that old adage, practice makes perfect, is not really true. It's perfect practice makes perfect. Irelia, blind pick. I mean, I could try it out a Maokai game here. I haven't tried Maokai in a little bit. He has a really high win rate right now. Rel's out of the meta. That was one of his biggest adversaries. Best dodging strategy. It kind of depends on your elo and your situation, but in general, if you think you're going to have less than a 40% chance to win, I would dodge a 3-point game. If you think you have a 25% or less chance to win, I would dodge a 10-point game. Of course, they fucking pick Rel. Well, she has been nerfed, though. But that's kind of a rough matchup, because historically she's been so tanky that it's difficult to cut through her unless you get, like, mega fed. Boots Biscuit or Boots Cosmic Insight? Where's Biscuits, right? A little more mana early. Jace. I hope this guy's Korean. Okay, hang on a second. I'll explain dodging to you. Let's go with... The AP ratio is not that good. I think I'll just go with double armor runes, and then Transcendence, and I guess we'll go with Scorch. Now it's Boots or Biscuits. I'm gonna go for that, because the summoner spells are actually pretty important on him. You can flash W. Okay, so your first dodge within 24 hours is you lose 3 LP, so you lose 3 of your league points, but it does not affect your hidden matchmaking rating, which is kind of like, you can think of that as sort of the delta, right? It determines how much you're going to win and how much you're going to lose per game, right? So if you have a really low hidden matchmaking rating, you're going to gain like 13 and lose 20, right? So if you dodge, it does not affect that. But you will lose LP. So your first dodge is a 6-minute timeout, and you lose 3 points. So you lose 3 LP. And then your second dodge within a 24-hour period, you're going to lose 10 points. You lose 10 LP. And
Welcome to Summoner's
you lose 10 LP, and it's a 30-minute lockout. And then every dodge after that is 10 LP, 30-minute lockout. Until you have it dodged for
30 seconds until minions spawn.
24 hours.
Into the forest? I am the forest.
So if you do that a lot, it will preserve your MMR. So eventually you will be, you know, winning 20 and losing 13 if you have a really high MMR. Should not have even gone in that pit. I couldn't decide where I wanted to ward. It's Fiddlesticks.
Is her alt that she can re-engage people or disengage?
It's a circle around her.
I cannot find peace.
Okay, this one.
Even in the smallest
Yeah, okay.
branch.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that interacts with Jen. So hopefully that explains it. It's a little bit less valuable now because you're gaining less now LP in general than you used to gain. It used to be pretty common to gain like 18 to 20, but these days it feels like it's always like 15-ish.
Yeah, it does.
So that makes it a lot harder to get good value out of your dodges. But the 3-point dodge is still valuable, but 10 points is rough. It does protect your MMR though, which is nice.
First,
Rel, you're not getting one of those bushes.
has been slain.
Okay, it's not bad.
Take it. Gotta make sure I don't take too much of the CS from Jen.
An enemy has been
Okay.
slain.
I'm getting him to use mana, like he's running away with his W, which is alright. Keeps her out of the bushes. And is your percentage stat based on op.gg? What do you mean? No, you have to, you just have to make a judgment call on that percentage. There's no easy math on that. So you just have to think, okay, this ally's going to lose lane, or this pick is pretty off meta and not that great. You know, it's not an exact science. Like, you might say, how many of your lanes are going to win? That's kind of an easy way to think about it. So if you have 3 losing lanes, or like even 2 losing lanes, you know, it might be worth considering a dodge. But yeah, it's not, you have to make a judgment call. You can also look at experience, right? If you have 3 people on your team that have very little experience on the champ or are off-rolled. I think he could have just run and not chased the rel and not traded kills, but people always want to trade kills. Yeah, so if you have like 2 or 3 auto-filled people, that's usually the metric most people will look at, is how many people on your team are not in a good place. Usually if it's 3 strikes, you're out. Sometimes in higher elo, they'll do 2. Sometimes even 1. I think 1's a little ridiculous. You got to carry 1 person every game. But like 2 in some situations, if it looks really bad, maybe if it's like your jungler and like your mid laner are looking really bad. Jungler's the worst to have auto-filled. That's just such a different role. Most people just don't do it very well. Okay. Well, we got him off of dragons. That's good. Oh, I didn't end up taking biscuits, which is not great, but... Okay, Draven's no mana. He hasn't bought yet. All we have are tier 2 boots, though, but... I would really love to kill him before, but you just don't have a ton of pressure.
Yeah,
how low is she?
Very low.
Okay.
Mortals irritate me like an itch beneath my thumb.
Okay.
She's died. I don't know if she's trolling or not.
I don't know. I do have flash. It's kind of a bad position to be in. Yeah, if you dodge during placements, then you lose the game as a placement game. The MMR and stuff still is the same, though. You still protect your MMR, but yeah, it's difficult to dodge during placements. It needs to look extremely bad. I barely have enough to lock her up, but... Oh, almost got out. Damn.
And my ult just came up too.
That is unfortunate.
Killing spree.
God.
An enemy has been slain.
The Jace to the rescue.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there is some exploits there, I guess, where people just always dodge in D1 so they can keep doing and play with challengers. Because it doesn't affect your MMR, so you can actually be playing with challengers as D1. There was one guy back in the day who stayed Bronze 1. He dodged every Bronze 1 promo game to get into Silver, and he was playing against Masters people, I think. At a certain point. He had like a 90% win rate. but he kept dodging every promos. Yeah, if you like Azir, yeah, Jason plays Azir here every night, basically. So that is a nice little perk. She's trying so hard to bait these things. Nice. That vision control is just so good on Maokai. I say that over and over again every time I play him, but especially watching something like Fiddlesticks, making sure we don't get flanked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like there he is, right there.
The one thing we can lose is the fiddle ult.
That's right.
Thing.
Love gun in.
Once they were human, now they are only in my way.
Shit, I'm coming, boy.
Oh, I got you intentional. So what brought you back? Did you just want to hang out on stream? Or do you like the Total War stuff?
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Yeah, it's been the strategy professor since inception. But he is lag out or fucking what? Like, I mean, he literally just walked right into him.
I'm gonna try and come down there.
Okay. I don't have cooldowns. I'm pretty low, but
I have everything. If I can just ult him, I think I can kill him.
okay. He's healing up a little bit. I got a potion ticking. Alright.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Well, it was over there. My bad.
An enemy has been slain.
Didn't even notch my trunk.
Absolutely brutal. I mean, he just literally walked into them, took like 50% of his HP and just walked away. Like, it was actually like he lagged or something. Or he was like ripping his palm. Just not paying attention and walking into him. What?
Bro, I don't. Any? Hold on.
Huh.
Defiance. One with nature.
Huh. Okay, I got you. Well, cool, man. We're happy to have you back. I am doing more Total War content. I'm going to be doing some classic Burning Crusade. If you're interested in any of that. I'm still going to do League, but I'm going to be doing some of that stuff too.
Patient as a tree.
And I do have some single player stuff on the channel as well. Don't have a lot of those on the docket right now, but I do have some run-throughs of Cyberpunk, Witcher 3, and a couple other ones. If you just like sort of my style of commentary or whatever, you're just bored, you want to check those out.
Into the forest.
Ally has been
Okay,
slain.
yeah.
Gosh.
Killing spree.
Huh, I jumped right under her ult.
I will end this misuse of magic.
If I would have thrown it over the wall.
I cannot find peace, even in the smallest.
Shut down.
Hey, cool, man. Hey, we're running a guild, too, if you want to join. I can't guarantee raid slots, but no one's guaranteed raid slots yet. But we've got a bunch of people from the channel on it. We're on Heartseeker. It's an alliance-dominated guild. Oh, God. Our server. Yeah, we have several people. We got like 40 people or something so far, so you're welcome to come hang out, chill. Guess I'll just W for more CC. But I'll also just be doing some guides, and I'll be streaming the raids too. So yeah, friendly, chill community. Damn it. If Jin would have just manned up, I guess he was at like 1 HP.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Did he have heal? I don't know.
Enemy has been
I feel
slain.
like there had to have been a way we could have won that. But that's alright. Yeah, it's Alliance. Hey, they are offering the boost on Tuesday. But yeah, we had a bunch of people want to roll Alliance. I really didn't care like that much, but
Shut down.
Jeez.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We must pull up our roots. Darkness corrupts the land.
I think Alliance is very slightly favored in PvE. I don't think it matters that much, but like that Draenei aura is pretty good. But of course, Horde's like gonna be really good in PvP. Oh, it's all good, man. I mean, I get it if you're Horde for life, ride or die.
Stillness is
He doesn't have the R's. Does Zen live? Wow. Almost there. Just taking damage from a dragon.
That seedling. Disrespecting the sapling. I played Horde the original TBC through as well. Oh, you're saying you might do Alliance because you've only done Horde? Yeah, it's up to you, man. If you want to hang out, we got some people help you out. I think it's pretty fun kind of doing it both ways.
I must erase everything.
Yeah, a lot of DPS is still open. I think we have our tanks probably situated, from what I understand. I don't know any more healers we might need. I know we have 2. I'm healing. We have 1 other person for sure healing, and I think we might have 1 other one. So we might need 1 or 2 healers, but we need a lot of DPS. So yeah, you can just come hang out and chill in the guild if you don't want to. If you don't want to raid, I have plenty of people probably doing like battlegrounds, maybe arenas and stuff. Okay.
They're all bot.
Yeah.
Nico, Fiddle.
Drink of what matters.
Careful, they're coming. We're getting mid. Wow, okay.
Has destroyed.
We have Grip too.
Oh.
I guess that's 2 of them.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, we're about to.
Destroyed.
Oh my god, he's down.
Okay. Yeah, it's just that that Draven.
We're gonna get inhib.
Your team
Was that flash necessary? I think it was. Maybe, maybe not. It depends.
has been destroyed.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna be close enough to get over the wall in time,
Destroyed an inhibitor.
but maybe not. If you're talking about where I flashed over the wall to get him, it's possible it was not.
That was such a good sequence of events for us.
Yeah.
Irritate me like an itch beneath my bark.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I've got a priest that's 60, and then I'm probably gonna run druid. If I don't like how druid plays over the next couple weeks for some reason, I could go back to priest, but I think I might go with druid.
Human nature.
Shut down.
Diffed and miffed. I think it's 2 Fs on each one. Or is it a T? I can't remember. Can anyone remember if it's DIFT or DIFF?
Your turret has been destroyed.
And it's on Heartseeker. I'm a Braxis on there right now, so I can add you after this if you want. Bayo's probably not on. A lot of people are not on. Most people are just chilling, waiting on the pre-patch on Tuesday. Especially, like, Classic's pretty terrible for hybrid classes, so Bayo just hasn't played that much. So he was getting frustrated with Classic Paladin, I think. Yeah, but I don't think you have the power to add, do you, Wings? Sorry, what were you saying, Jason?
No, I was saying Paladins for Classic are
Pretty bad.
booty.
Yeah, the
Everything
healing's
gets better.
alright, but
Everything is better when Burning Crusade comes out.
pretty much. Yeah, there's a lot more balance. Druid, I mean, I didn't mind sort of leveling Druid before I wanted to try out Priest, and we ended up going Alliance. I had a Druid at like, on Horde at like 46 or 7. But you do pretty much have to level Feral, which is like alright, but I really like to heal. But with TBC with that boost, it's pretty nice because I can just start off 58 and just like heal. Just heal dungeons to level up. Oh, check the name. Yeah, that would be useful. I can't remember. Bayo made the name.
Fiddle's right here. We need to kill him.
What? He flashed that fast?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god. The dragon interruption. Do we have time to end?
Dazed.
Yeah, let's just
We
Baron.
have a wave.
We do have a wave of supers. Everybody's just randomly running bottom.
Lost. I will
It's like the worst option. It's either push to end here or go for Baron. I think Baron's probably better. Rogue. We don't have a lot of rogues. You don't need a lot of rogues in a raid, but I think we do need one or two. I think we might have one, but he hasn't been on in a long time. I mean, the big classes is pretty much almost unlimited spots for warlocks and hunters. But I think we could probably have a rogue or two. Oh, shamans are the most in-demand class, but you have to start that fresh at level 1 starting Tuesday. If you want in on that, but like 100% we can get you in. Any kind of shaman. We just need to have 5 shamans. I know we have at least 1 or 2 people doing it. But yeah, I mean, again, if you're just kind of playing for fun, if you don't really care about a raid spots, whatever. You know, play anything you want. Shaman. Shaman's definitely really high priority, and then Hunter and Lock. Classic WoW. Or Burning Crusade. What's up, Matt? Huh. Sammy. I don't know if Sammy's... It'd be cool if he was with us. I don't see Sammy being able to commit to the raid schedule, probably, given his work and family situation. I'm not sure if he understood. I mean, it's fun to have him around if he just plays it casually, but it's a time commitment for sure. You have to be consistent. It's got to be a decent amount of time. No, it's all good. I mean, whatever you want to level. It does get slightly better in Burning Crusade, right, where the leveling is faster from 30 to 60. It's like 30% faster. And they get a bunch of new like talents and things like that that really help out a lot. Like all the hybrid classes just get like 10 times better because they get so screwed. Like healing is really the only good thing about shamans and paladins and druids, but they make a lot of the stuff way better in TBC, so that's nice. Then they added a bunch of quests, and I think they rebalanced some of the stats because a lot of the stats are kind of garbage for plate wearers.
You guys
Well, I died, but should be able to win everything else. Yeah, a lot of people really haven't been leveling that hard. I'm hoping that it's just because people are either getting boosts or they're just going to go hard in the last 2 weeks and they've just been chilling. That's rough.
Killing spree.
Ginsu's. Man, I guess with Blade, they do have quite a bit of healing. I can get the ability.
another blade stuck in my bark.
Heh. Yeah, there will be people that can help out in dungeons and stuff. Dift and Miffed. Okay, yeah, so it's got a T in it. So that's our guild name right now. I think a lot of people are just kind of have been chilling for the last little while. Not leveling that hard, just waiting on, hopefully waiting on pre-patch, and they'll pick it up in pre-patch. But we'll see. I mean, if people just want to like go casual and level 2, that's fine. We can always bring in, you know, outsiders for help if we need to fill out raid spots and stuff. If people just want to chill and not commit to the raid. It is, I mean, it is a time commitment for sure.
Dude, I hate that champion. Ugh.
Irelia?
Yeah, like she just jumped on me. I'm just like, whatever, we get sold.
I was careful to kind of spread out from the AoE this time. We don't need a
You guys
wave,
can-
dude. What do you mean? I said no tower. I did misspell tower, but surely it's not that hard to figure it out. Okay.
Destroyed an inhibitor.
We're setting up for this next.
Yeah.
I will end this misuse of
Sure. Yeah. Hey, locks are great. Like I said, locks are basically unlimited. Those are, my opinion, best DPS in TBC. Hunters are extremely good too, but locks do have soulstone. They've got summoning. Like, they've got a lot of utility. It's really good. But hunters are extremely good too. Both of those actually level really quickly too. So they're just really OP DPS in general.
I cannot find peace, not even in the smallest.
Locks are very good at PvP too. They're basically good at everything. They're my favorite DPS when I'm running dungeons as a healer, because they soulstone me, which is nice. That's one bad part about druids though, is I only have a battle res, but a lot of our tanks are paladins though, so I can just battle res the paladin can res everybody else. Or if we have a shaman. Oh, I guess they could just soulstone the paladin and that would fix that. I can't get over the thing at her. Oh, we got her. She's trying to do Gromp or something. That's cute.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has
The double stopwatch. Diffed and miffed.
victory.
Okay, you have to have a reagent to cast battle res. You have to have like these acorns you can just buy at vendors in towns. But you basically you can cast it in the middle of a fight. And I think it's like a 2-second cast. And it's just like you resurrect somebody. They come back with a lot more health. But you can only do it once every like 30 minutes or something on one person. So it is, it's a very strong utility, like, for a raid. It's great in raid, because usually you're going to have other people that can res in raids most of the time. Like, you're going to have one of the traditional healers, soulstoned, probably. And then, it's not a problem. But in, like, 5-man dungeons, if the only thing you have is battle res and no one else can resurrect, then it's kind of a pain in the ass, because people have to run back, which is kind of annoying. But a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of shamans, you're going to see a lot of paladins. Everybody wants that paladin AoE farm. It's been like probably the most hyped thing, that so many videos about paladins AoE farming stuff. They're kind of like the new mages, supposedly. So I would suspect you're going to see paladins all over the dungeons. And so you'll have, and shamans too. So you should have other classes that can heal, and shadow priests. Shadow priests are really good, and they're getting a lot of press too. So I think you can have other classes that would resurrect. If you're a druid healer, if you're just a tank or something, it doesn't matter because other tanks can't. Well, I guess paladins can resurrect, but every other healer except for druid healers have a traditional res. So it's only a problem if you're the druid healer and no one else on your team is playing a priest, a shaman, or a paladin. Then you damn well better have a warlock for that soulstone, because if you're not, what are you doing with your life? In that dungeon group. Dude, I tried to do a dungeon group with my priest without a warlock, man. It was just like pulling teeth. I had to run over there in Classic. In TBC, I think you're going to be able to summon with the stones from like day one, which is glorious. but I had to actually run my ass down to Dire Mall from Darnassus. That took like 30 minutes. We get in there, we died like 4 or 5 times, had to run back every time, and I was just like, I'm never doing a dungeon without a warlock again. Forget it. But there weren't that many people running dungeons with us. I was running a lot on the priest. Like after the stream, we'd run 1 or 2 dungeons. It was J Bear, who was druid tanking, and then Sharis on there, who is a warlock. We were doing pretty well. My priest was decently geared. I was about in pre-raid bis, but then I just had a revelation. And I was like, you know, I think I'll just do druid. Again. I went from druid to priest back to druid. Priest is fine. I just like the hot playstyle a little bit more. I think in a lot of fights, druid has the best potential for throughput. So for highest, like, just raw healing, if done correctly and itemized correctly and all that stuff, I think druid has the highest potential on most fights. Priest on circle of healing fights can win, and shamans on some fights can do well. I think most of the healers are pretty well balanced. You need kind of all of them. What about the Riot MMO? Am I excited about it? I don't know anything about it. It's an MMO, but as usual, when I talk about, you know, upcoming stuff, I don't know. It sounds cool in theory, but it could be bad. I mean, I like Riot's I like IP, right? Like I like kind of the Riot brand, but I'm much more of a gameplay mechanics matter more than anything to me with most games. So, I mean, I could go for a no-name indie company that has an awesome gameplay, like CD Projekt Red with Witcher 3, right, for the most part. And if it's a good game, it's a good game. That's my opinion. So, it's cool to have good IP, but, you know, I want to watch. And to be honest, I haven't played a lot of other Riot's other little secondary games, but I haven't been that impressed with their Overwatch type of game and their card game. I can't remember the names of them offhand. The TFT was okay for a while there. It'd probably still be alright, but none of the other games so far have been a grand slam. But I'll definitely give it a shot if it looks cool. There are a lot of MMOs that I really would not like, though. It has to have good rating. If it doesn't have good rating, I'm probably out, because that's the main reason that I play MMOs.
You and me, we got this.
It might be the best mobile game, but it's what Zoomers play instead of CSGO. Maybe these games are good, I just don't know. But I just don't play mobile games either. It's like, why would I don't know. I understand why people play mobile games, but that's just not me. Like, if I want a game, I have access to my PC. Like, I just don't game. I don't have, like, a 2-hour commute on a train or something, or, like, I'm not, like, a passenger in a bus or something like that. Okay, I guess we'll just take Ignite here, and then Airy, Transcendence, that. Oh yeah, I mean, China's the most popular one. Yeah, I think they don't, like, especially in more rural areas, they don't have great internet connections, and they are in probably types of places where they might be on the train for a long time. I don't know, they have bullet trains, but I don't know the exact reasoning. But yeah, I know that mobile's really popular in China. I'm not sure. TFT's cool. Like, TFT would be a good mobile game. I just don't play games on my phone. Because I always, basically, anytime I would want to play a game, I always have access to my computer. If I'm not near my computer, I'm doing something else where I wouldn't be playing a game. I'm doing, like, yard work, or I'm, like, at class. I guess I could, like, play while I'm, like, my 15-minute walk to class, but I'd rather just, you know, listen to something on YouTube. Or, like, the news or something. Oh yeah, the auction house is down until Tuesday. It's not coming back until the patch. And the way they phrased it, it'll probably be back up So it could be down even past the patch. I'm hoping it's back with patch. Something about snapshotting items.
Basically, you're not playing WoW till the auction house comes back.
Basically not. Well, there's no point. I mean, I could farm some stuff, I guess, but if I'm gonna be boosting anyways, the druid, like, I went around today and tried to pick up as many formulas as I could that are like limited stock formulas for alchemy and tailoring. Dude, there are still people hard farming that winter spring tailoring girl, Kia. I'm like, are y'all serious? It was like 11 p.m. when like servers are basically dead because there's no auction house. I mean, I guess people were still doing stuff, but there were 2 people camping that in
30
PC.
seconds until minions spawn.
I don't know. It's just sleazy to me. Getting those limited stock formulas and reselling them on the auction house this late in the expansion cycle is just troll. Like,
Where's my fishy,
I don't like the limited stock idea. It just encourages botting and trollery. It does add some value to the formula because everyone can't get it immediately, but
If PETA asks,
Minions
this fur
have
is
spawned.
fake. If PETA asks, this fur is fake.
Float us that away.
wait, what? Oh, it's Yone middle, right? Yeah, they just switched.
I just had to move I moved the characters around.
Yeah.
We do not know pity, even for
There are a couple of key formulas like that in TBC too. I don't remember which ones,
Today
but
we are destroying.
it's gonna be annoying as hell. I think one of the tailoring ones might be like that. Alchemy ones, I don't believe are probably like that. There are a lot that you just have to discover. You just make a bunch of formulas, and there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance you learn a certain formula, which is okay. It's like RNG, I guess. Kind of fun. It doesn't give people with a lot of money, I guess, the capability to buy up the... There are still some BOE formulas, but...
Your size. You can touch me from my chin and back. Nowhere else.
I like this gen so far.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing master.
I don't know where Graves. Graves is probably top.
Don't tell anyone, but I love
you inspire me.
Oh, shh. Well, that was dumb. I think I tried to press it, and it was like 1/10 of a second off. That was kind of weird. Weird flex, bro. I need to try to go ward.
How about now? How about now?
It's kind of rough.
First blood.
Oh, now we.
Oh, the homing missile.
Ally has been slain.
Just me? Stalks the battlefield.
Oh, hey, what's up, Jolty? Good to see you again, buddy. Wow, you're still a member, dude? That's a true G right there. I haven't even seen you on in a while, still supporting the channel. What a gangster.
Where's my fishy fish fish?
Yeah, I was thinking about you. I've been like playing Yuumi a little bit more lately. I'm like, man, Jolty would love this. Okay, it's a good tip to know. I saw you on TFT the other night. Obviously, I messaged you, but...
Float us that way. I'll stick with you. Today we are destroyers.
I don't get a lot of value out of Kindle Gems, so let's wait on
Now you're ready to prowl.
it. Came to see why I'm putting Yuumi in S tier. I think she's really good right now, man. She got a buff this patch. She's very good with a lot of hyperscalers. Oh. Oh. Almost. Oh, did he? What? Why is it attacking minions?
Hey, it's time to prowl. You do know how to prowl.
What the fuck? He just... Yoni just jumped in and killed you, and it didn't even hit him once. What the fuck is that?
Right, please.
Right, please. Indeed. But yeah, I just think that I think she's pretty good. I don't know. I feel like she, in theory, could match up pretty well against Lulu, but dude, don't thin it, zoner. That's got to be a bait, right? Why would she run that way? That was so weird. Yeah, I played her kind of close to when she came out. I'm not really a huge fan. She's a good lane bully, but I feel like if you don't get ahead, she falls off really hard later on.
I won't lose you, but not after losing them.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Maybe it was already attacking a minion or something. Are we gonna get shanked? Where's that, Graves? Yeah, Graves is middle.
An ally has been slain.
This way.
Oh, that's kind of a shame they backed. We had a buy on her, but we are up a decent chunk in CS. Now she's gonna get some right here. I want to make sure I get these auto attacks on this turret, so I get the
Stop trying to send.
It's kind of overstaying, but I don't think we can buy too much that's great right now. Wow. I didn't think he was going to go that hard.
The expert huntress stalks the battlefield.
Yo, what's up, Fane? Yeah, I mean, if I would have fully committed to that, we could have killed the Lulu, but I was just going to trade with her and then commit after. I thought he was just going to, you know, just combo her and back up, since she still had ult and she was, like, under tower.
Keep an eye out for red dot here. Gotta find some.
Yuumi, like, the vision control with Yuumi is so difficult, though. They don't really have, like, a
Where's my fishy
good,
dish?
roamers, though, like with Lulu, and I guess Kaisa could roam, but they are missing, by the way, but I think they just backed. Yeah, here they are. We really don't want to fight until I have my ult.
Book, float us that
Okay, so
way.
she has a control word, so there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to keep control of that tri-bush. Yeah, we can't, I don't think. No! Fucking Lulu knockup. It's brutal. That's brutal. What do you mean on you, dude? There's 4 people swarming us. You should have just run. I don't know. Maybe that matchup versus Lulu is not as good as I thought it was, because she can just press ult anytime I'm off. And it just... I just can't ever reattach. I was thinking like the scaling's pretty good, and I think that's true, but that ult's pretty rough. I don't know what to pick in the Lulu, honestly. I mean, I guess I could just do Rakan and just try to blow people up, but... Maybe Sona?
Oh,
I guess I could just look up the stats and see, like, what has the highest win rate against her, but... It's probably something like Blitz. I really don't want to play Blitz.
Where's my fishy, fishy fish? My fishy, dishy dish.
I don't know. That ult is tough, but if I play around that better, maybe. Well, we were doing all right. I mean, we're still up 30 or 40 CS on him by the time he clears this wave. I need a little bit more gold. Good to see you too, also, Fane. I don't know if I said that earlier. Getting to see all of
One, but
the old homies back here again.
the expert huntress stalks the battlefield.
I don't have wards, but what was that X? Oh, they swept this? Lux and Karma. I don't think Karma counters her. I don't know. Maybe Lux? I wouldn't want those matchups. I mean,
Where to, Book?
you either have to engage and try to kill her or scale. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on your team comp. Something like Leona can do very well into her situation.
Hamilton bot.
Dude, fucking go! Oh my god. What a... Dude, go! Azira's right there!
Has been destroyed.
Alright. I mean, he was doing well. Now he's so scared. I don't know. I mean, is she really that far? She's like up 1 dagger. Like, they're equal on items. I don't understand why we can't fight that. If he just committed, the Kaisa would have been rooted. I mean, I guess Lulu can poly him. I had both Psalms. I don't know. I feel like it was winnable, but. I guess we better just run. I mean, you can get poked out early for sure. I mean, the Grievous Wounds thing is true. Like, Lulu's really good. Lulu's really good. I mean, there's no way around that. I guess we just go with Staff Flowing Water here.
And you're descended from trees. We're in our element, book.
Simpson players. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Nice thing about Yuumi though, like you don't, you get to save the 950 on the boots. That's pretty huge.
The bookkeeper is a great guy for someone as
Real.
Today we are destroyers.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. I don't know with the
Where's
Lulu.
my fishy, fishy fish for my dishy, dishy dish?
You're 0-2 Prowler Claw Silas. Or Scion.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Today should I follow my head?
With that item, Riftmaker probably is really good on Heimer.
Onward!
If that would be any good on Zyra. Every time I want to play Zyra, like, it sounds good, and then I win lane, and then I get dominated by Kha'Zix. Or Zed.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing Master.
I wonder if Mord's probably not good with that. Mord's just more of a poke. If you're gonna get something, or not Mord, Maokai.
Don't tell anyone, but
If you wanted to get something weird on Maokai, you'd probably just do Ludens. Yeah, I mean, I could see those two maybe. Hey, it's all good. Yeah, you too, Intentional. Good to see you again, buddy. Oh, got him. Shut him down.
Shut down.
Okay, we got the huge follow-ups. Got Udyr getting out farmed by 60 CS. How was that even possible? Was he AFK for 5 minutes? How does Udyr get out farmed by anybody? I had been winning on Yuumi a lot, but yeah, that's not looking good tonight.
I have the best game in
Kind of low on mana here. Oh lord. I did get a little bit back, but I mean, Graves does farm well too, but there's no excuse for Udyr having like 100 CS at 10 minutes. The champ's like probably the best farming champ in the game. Like, there's probably people that have literally had 200 CS at 20 minutes. Maybe even 300 at 20 minutes, to be honest.
Can't be good.
This Udyr is gonna get me killed for sure. Within the next 5 minutes, probably. I mean, I can see why. Like, he literally hasn't even touched a camp in the last 3 minutes. He's just running circles, like, killing dinger turrets. Bro, farm your camps.
They're really squishy, honestly.
Dear, pick one. Don't kill the turret, dude! Like, what the fuck? God. We can run him down, you're Udyr. You've got a Yuumi attached to you. You can run down anything. Alright. Well, maybe there's some hope. Yuumi is really backdooring us. Way. The order was given.
Had a flash for it, but
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Good feeling about this one, Book.
Yeah,
so
he
we're
is.
climbing back into this.
We are in it. Yeah, we're in it. Camps are overrated. It's like the #1 way to climb is farm. As a class that farms.
If we find a rat,
What? Dude, he did 1,300 damage without his ult off of 2 autos? Wow. Before I could even reattach. Okay, well I gotta respect that a bit more. I did not think that's how it was. Well, that was his execute. The 9,000 whatever damage was from,
Oh wow, that's really good by the Jhin. Really, really good. I mean, Sion. Oh my god, that damage. What is that? Jeez. I'm always surprised about Sion's damage. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like,
he has good
not
AD
that
ratios. It's like a kind of a troll build, but
yeah.
it's pretty good. I mean, you do get to keep attacking even if you get blown up. Sion, please. God, why did we have to chase? We could have just done Baron.
do not drop me. Do not drop me.
Yeah, Collector's a great item. Can we save him up here, maybe?
He doesn't have ult.
Yeah, they're not gonna commit. Senna's not the move, man. Why would Senna be the move here? Bring back Athene's. I really did like that item. You got really good vision around their blue, but... He ult already? I guess he did.
That is just a weird interaction between me and you. Like, I want your ult to go, you know,
Yeah.
hit people, but
I was just primarily doing that to try to peel the Yasuo off. We gotta wait on ults.
feeling barren.
Yeah, we gotta wait on ults though. We really need Sion's ult. I don't know, man. I mean, you can play Senna if you want to in this situation. I've explained why I don't like Senna a lot. And I mean, I know that some people are good on her, but to me, she's a poke champion in lane that falls off hard if you don't snowball. And I would not consider us snowballing this game. Like, if you get a lot of stacks in lane, she can be really good, but...
Play with my turret, play with my turret, play with my turret. There we go. Oh no. It's very good.
What do you mean?
Given hit, I think.
I don't understand what you mean by she doesn't have to target Lulu. Like, Yuumi doesn't have to target Lulu either. Oh god. Okay.
Okay. Oh my god, maybe we don't have to give it hit. Wow.
Like, Yuumi doesn't have to target Lulu either. Senna's definitely not keeping up with Lulu in terms of scaling, unless you're, like, obscenely fed. I mean, the other options would be hard engage. I think there's an argument for hard engage. If I were to play, like, if I were to play, like, Leona or something like that. Leona, Rakan. But I don't think just, like, poke champion in lane. I mean, you can do that, like I said, but you have to get really far ahead. I don't like Alistar. He just doesn't do enough damage. I don't feel like. Doesn't have enough CC. I don't know. She's a tough cover. Like, you can go with the poke also, like, you know, Lux or Zyra or something like that in lane. How is everybody dying? Guess he just ran into Heimer's ult or something? It's rough. Oh, what?
Enemy double kill.
God, the Graves ult.
Vault of Destiny.
Jeez, I almost got him out.
We got Baron though.
Yeah. I mean, we could, if Jin doesn't die here, we might be able to hold tower. They don't have a wave bottom.
Keep an eye out for Red Dot Book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
We did get the steal. We definitely needed that.
Everyone is watching.
Dude, Sion, please. Why are you not that far?
Damn it. I'm coming.
Okay. I don't have ult.
Go. Bro, buddy, you gotta go. Like one shot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the base up for these.
Oh, Udyr can just get Thorn Mail. Is he getting Bramble? Yes. Okay. We might be at a point where Kai'Sa's gonna have a hard time killing. Okay, Jin might get a tower. Maybe. Maybe I should have gone with Jin. I don't know. Yeah, we need to get down there. We also don't want to get back north though, by like a Heimer TP. So.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your
Time it
turret
back,
has
or-
been destroyed.
No, we don't have time. Push up middle one more, maybe? No. We probably just got to get position on it.
Alright, I'll push. I'm gonna try.
Well, I thought somebody was gonna go.
Oh my god, he instantly blew up.
It's just Dinger.
Bury that.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon. Your inhibitor is respawning soon. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I miss the way my yordle scratched between my ears. Being read from cover to cover sounds
You know,
like
he's
true.
probably.
I don't know if they can kill this Udyr with me attached to him.
Maybe not now. That's where spot. He's gotta be careful for the Yone engage.
Yeah.
We need Scion to be with us, I think.
Yeah. Can we just fight him? We can get position. If we can push up mid and get position on Baron.
Oh, Scion.
Oh, right there! They're in that bush, dude! What the fuck?
Oh, we could have sequenced that so much better, though. We just aced
We just end?
I think we can end.
I think we just end, yeah. Like, Udyr's gonna shred that. Yeah, they got 40 seconds. I think we just win. Why is Yuumi S tier? Oh, 1 and 27, that's why. I think we can do it. Oh shit, I need to be attached though. That'd be nice. They outscale them. Yeah, they do not. That's a nice thing about Yuumi. If you get smashed early, I don't feel dirty. I feel like I gotta win. Playing a champ that other people mark as like D tier.
I only got 9 LP for that win.
Oh, Rito trolling? I got 9 also. What the fuck? Are they like silver? Like, why do we get 9? We've been winning a lot. I think in my last 50 games, I'm probably at least like 55%.
How the
What's
trolled here, dude?
what's your LP right now?
77.
Oh jeez. That is trolly. Oh jeez.
I mean, I've been winning like 14 and losing 15.
I think I've been about even. I don't know. Honestly, don't even look half the time. But yeah, those are some clown LP changes there. Got demoted, takes 3 games to get back.
Oh yeah, it's brutal, dude. Especially if you don't like win your placements going from like a division to or a new division sucks.
Yeah.
Or a new tier.
Yeah, that Baron still was clutch. That definitely saved the game. But I mean, a lot of it is we just scaled really hard too versus their team. Like Yuumi on the back. Once I get both of those items on the back of like Udyr with all the tank items, they're just never gonna kill him. Same thing with Scion. Like they have to use so many. That Scion actually wasn't that tanky, but and then Azir. I just think we just hard outscale. Like Lulu is good, but I don't know, man. Like it was like, how do they even fight us, right? Like, I just either attach to Scion or Udyr. They run at him, and then I use my ult, and, like, hit 2 or 3 of them with the ult, drop a redemption, and it's just like, how do you even do anything?
And
It's not
then
including
Scion's
Jason.
ult hits you.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
on
not
top
even
of me ulting them. It's
yeah,
like,
you can go in and ult and scoop them, and then
there was a couple instances.
I'm trying to remember.
Heimerdinger.
Oh yeah, Dinger. Yeah, he's pretty good in team fights, but it's just like Graves doesn't do it. Like Graves had a lot of damage for a while there, but late game. So I was talking about earlier, it's just like these champs that like do damage, but they aren't really that tanky, and don't have a lot of CC. Graves is kind of tanky, I guess. I don't know. I think we just had their number in late game fights once we got caught up in items. If Yone didn't miss his ult 3 times in a row. He may have.
What's up?
Are you talking to me?
No, I thought you said something to me. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, no. The Jolty in chat said they may have had more of a chance if Yone didn't miss his ult 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah.
He hit some pretty good miracle ults earlier in the game, though. It was just odds catching up with him. It was just Yuumi attached to like a massive tank just that can run at him and use the ult. Because they can't shut that up. Even if they CC him, like, it still keeps going. Once I started attaching to Udyr more, I think that was a huge deal too. Whenever he was able to run around and we could use that speed, we caught a couple of people out. That was nice. I never really played Wrath of the Lich King either, just as an aside.
I haven't really either, but I heard it's like one of the. I heard it was like one of the better ones.
Yeah, they're really good. So if they do that, they probably will in a couple of years. That'll finish off kind of the trinity of good WoW games in most people's minds.
I would do Wrath because I just never really experienced it,
Yeah.
and that's probably where I would stop.
Yeah, that's where a lot of people would probably stop. Cataclysm was not as well received. But yeah, I was looking at like some of the Druid's talents and other like talents that they have, and they get some fun stuff. A lot of specs do. Then you get glyphs. Oh, Fane thinks some people will say Lich was the best one. We'll see. I mean, I think Burning Crusade's really good too, but it's usually those two or the conversation.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
I always thought that BC was the best one, but there's a lot of people that like Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, either me attaching to Scion or Udyr, one of those was the better call than attaching to the, like, Jhin. Yeah, Ulduar is supposed to be an extremely good raid. I don't remember I think the first one's just, like, Nax redone, which is kind of hit or miss, from what I understand. But Ulduar is supposed to be really good, and Ice Crown Citadel, the last one's supposed to be pretty good. But TBC is, like, the only one... TBC and Classic that have multiple raids per tier, I think. That are, like, fully fleshed out raids, not just, like, single boss. Like, you've got Serpent Shrine Cavern and the Eye. You got Mount Hyjal and Black Temple. So 2 of your tiers have 2 different places, which I think is pretty cool. Because you get kind of a different sort of vibe in each place. Now, they don't have as many bosses as some of the huge ones. I think the Eye has 4, and Serpent Shrine Cavern, I believe, has like 6. So there are some raids that will have, 10 bosses easily. It's kind of cool to see different locales. But yeah, Ulduar looked really sweet. I remember watching that raid. It just looked fun. Like a lot of creative fights, creative monsters, and things like that. But I like they have glyphs, you have runes, you had a bunch of talents. Was Cataclysm when they just got rid of all the talents and just like made it to where you pick one per tree? I hated that in Warlords. It's like you had like 6 choices. This felt kind of lame. Vayne. Vayne Mechanics, this dude's name. I hope so. Oh, jeez. Zed. Okay, she wants cleanse. I could go... I mean, I was thinking about going Lulu, but I could just go Yuumi, maybe. If she's taking cleanse. Oh, Yuumi's banned. Could just go Rakan, also. We'll go Lulu.
Please choose me.
guess I could have taken heal. I think exhaust is probably better against Zed. Yeah, I don't remember if it was Cataclysm or what when they did the squish, like oversimplified it. I think didn't they add like they didn't have looking for raid, I don't think. LFR in Wrath. They did have 2 different difficulties of dungeons of raids, which I'm not a fan of that, but they had 10 man and 25 man, I believe. But I don't think they had LFR. I don't mind Group Finder. They added Group Finder. I think that's okay. I mean, yeah, you can randomly meet people, but I don't mind Group Finder that much. I just didn't like LFR. I mean, I think it cheapens the gear. But I know that, like, there's a, large portion of people that just don't have the time or inclination to do, like, major raiding. Not a large percentage of people were raiding to begin with, and so they're just trying to, let people see that content. Why do I have exhaust? They've got Zed, and I don't think there's any way we're winning this lane. Oh, she took exhaust too? Okay, yeah, that's terrible. She had cleanse, like, why not cleanse? Well, there's no point asking her. She had cleanse selected. Okay, yeah, that's bad. I took exhaust because she took cleanse.
You'll see more with your eyes closed.
She should have cleanse. Like, against Thresh, Ashe, are you kidding me? You don't take cleanse versus that? Amumu? Yeah, there's no point in asking. The answer is bad. I thought you're asking why I have exhaust. Which is a fair question too, but... I guess I'll wait on her to use hers, and then I use mine. There aren't any diminishing returns, as long as you don't stack them.
Too tall. Much too tall.
I mean, I guess I could have taken heal instead of exhaust, but, like... She should have cleanse. She was hovering cleanse. I guess she changed her mind when she saw Zed. But... Damn it, little bugs need to not come in here, man. They're going to. I like having the window open. Get some blue screens. Doesn't get as hot in here and get fresh air, which is nice.
Oh, like divine. First blood.
The exhaust is real. I don't remember the last time I saw a Darius with exhaust. What the hell? Bro, why is she trying to trade?
Let's use all the colors.
An enemy has been slain.
Flash and fail.
This matchup is so skilled. I don't think it's hard.
You'll see more with your eyes.
Dude, can't, man. You picked a 550 range champ versus 625 range champ. It's gonna be rough early. Oh god. Please. Oh. He had like 1 HP. He was burning from red buff. Damn, I could have flashed one more auto. I didn't know it was going to be that close. If I'd put the W on there a little bit faster on the Vayne, I wasn't sure. I was kind of holding for polymorph in case Ash tried to turn.
A solid kick.
Neither one of us exhausted either. I guess I could have exhausted. I just thought that Thresh was getting out. We got him so close.
Just a pinch.
Oh, they're definitely on drag.
Oh, they on that?
Maybe not, maybe not.
Yup. That tasted purple. They aren't gonna like this.
There it is. Warwick's top. I mean, there's no way we could have defended it. Early boots on Vayne. Usually I don't like 2-2 boots, but it kind of makes sense on Vayne. We got to dodge the hook and the arrow. And she does get more benefit out of attack speed than a lot of champions in the early game. Dude, stop. We don't win these trades. I mean, I like the gumption, but we're just not gonna win it versus Ash.
You'll see more with your eyes.
No, we don't. I mean, I was fighting with her, but I'm not gonna all in this. Like,
Head back. I'm gonna come bot.
okay.
An ally has been slain.
They don't see me. They might now.
Wow. Damn, I even flashed to get the EQ.
I hit 2 people with my ult.
Why did she not pin him into your wall? Does she not know about that? Seemed like somebody should have been pinned. Like, they were close to the natural wall, and they were close to your wall.
Right.
Let's see all the colors.
I mean, if Thresh misses hook and we're both 6, okay, there's Thresh.
You'll see more with your eyes.
If Thresh misses hook and they're both 6, then we can fight. Now he's 6 too, and Ash is 7. Okay, moves up there.
Uh-oh.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
There he is.
I don't know. I just decided to keep chat on. Usually I end up muting it half the time anyways, so probably 80% of the time. Okay. I don't think she flashed too early. I feel like we could have won that. Maybe she was afraid the arrow was going to come in too.
I recommend skipping.
Ash is probably going to arrow out of this bush. I still have exhaust. Whoa, 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 dude, what? It's like 1v4.
An ally has been slain.
You can't 1v2, but I can 1v4? What? What's the logic?
Nosy dewdrop.
She could have run away just like me. I don't have ult. Warwick's coming, sorta. Maybe not.
You'll see more. Just a pinch.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Turret plating will fall soon.
I recommend skipping.
Y'all are making this hard. Vayne says, let me carry you, man. I'm 0-1 down 20 CS.
Yep. That tasted purple.
Word all that. She doesn't know what slow pushing is, dude. It's not a slow push. They're literally putting it into the tower.
Has been destroyed.
Ugh.
Your turret
So
has been
cringe.
destroyed.
Alright, Zed's probably gonna die with this. I've got ult and exhaust though, so. Go, 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 go! Go! Like, actually go! I mean, he pinged it like 4 times. We got it. I used my ult strictly to try to knock him out of the lantern. If they were gonna take the lantern. No, 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 no. The fuck?
Double kill.
Shit, I missed him. Okay. But again, she could have run. Like, that Darius is really fed. And Thresh was right there. I don't know, man. Like, we can beat him at a certain point. She just doesn't really know, like, power levels or power spikes, it seems like. Oh god, I'm out of mana. Jesus. Am I just dead? Is he gonna ult me? Oof. Well, Vayne got red though. That's good. Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Red secure. If Vayne would have been there about the same time as Warwick, then I think we probably could have. I don't know. It would have been tough. We maybe could have won that.
An ally has been slain.
God, he's 1-6. Well, this is getting interesting. Dude, we're not desperate. We kind of are, man, but we don't need to, like, turbo feed. Asher's playing pretty well. I mean, a lot of it's just like Zed and Darius are just kind of running over us. Vayne Lulu, like, we will be online at some point, but I'm not entirely sure she had to flash that. I think she could have just backed off. I forgot Amumu was even in this game, honestly. They're about to, like, hard engage on us.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Did Vayne auto attack anybody? Why is she full health? Did she get any assists on that? I don't know what was going on. Yeah, it's a rough one, Abaddon. Really? Really? Oh, it doesn't have ult. Oh.
Good.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I didn't sweep it. Like, it's not uncommon for them sieging toward that, so it was kind of a dumb place to try to back.
You'll see more with your eyes closed. Zippy!
I don't think she's trolling. I don't know what. Maybe she was holding middle. I don't know, to be honest. It's pretty common right now, I think, on Thresh to buy Battle Song. Either that or Locket. But Battle Song is just, like, really, really strong. Pretty much anybody that can use it.
A solid hit. Trick.
Alright, Vayne is coming online. Shit. Well, I want to go Ardent, but it's possible I should just be going Mikhail's against their team.
Ooh, there's 3 mid.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wait, why did she tumble into him? That's not a Vayne mechanic. Oh my god, really? He fucking ulted my polymorph.
Your turret has been
Why does he keep saying we're not desperate for fights? It's fucking 24-7, man. How about Vayne, you be there at the fight at the start? We're not desperate for fights, man. We got him exactly where we want him. Well, I try to pick off one person when we see the other 3 in the middle.
Yup. That tasted
I think the engage was fine. I mean, I don't know. It was rough. I think we would have won if Vayne was there, but I mean, we do have to take some risks. We had a 3v2 or a 4v2.
I recommend skipping.
Oh, I'm worried. We're probably gonna get wiped right here. I'm cut off. So she's talking about not being desperate for fights, so she goes with that Baron call.
enemy rampage.
Had to try, man.
Your inhibitor has been
She doesn't recognize sarcasm, dude. It's like, bro, you're 1 in 4. Like, it's not that much worse than the rest of the team, but it's not so good that you can act like you're better than everyone else in this game. Maybe if you were 4 and 1. It's like, no, nobody's having a good game, man. We're all losing. Well, if every League player who is delusional had to go get help, man, I don't know, the freaking psychiatrists would be billionaires. I mean, if we get like 2 aces here. Vayne, you have to be there auto-attacking though, Vayne. She's dropping so many autos. Like, you just gotta put your head down, put on your big boy pants, and auto. She tumbles forward too much. Like, for someone literally named Vayne Mechanics. You gotta hold that tumble, and if you're gonna tumble, you need to be tumbling like sideways to strafe things, not tumbling forward. Unless 100% they're dead and you're trying to run them down. Because if they're in range for your auto attacks, why do you need to go closer to them? Especially Darius. You don't get bonus damage for being in melee combat with Darius. Unless you're Samira. Alright, man. It's all good. We'll get it next time. 9 LP at a time, baby.
I know. Take care.
Alright, I'll see you, man.
See you.
Game was fine, man. I was gonna punch that Darius in the face till he gave up. Yeah, he was dropping so many autos in those fights, and then just the tumble forward and stuff. Again, everybody's having a bad game, but it's just this guy pretending like... I don't know. I guess he wasn't being that toxic about it. It's just kind of like very... arrogant, but like not accurate and arrogant. I think delusional is probably a good word. It's one thing to be arrogant if you're actually really good and you're doing very well. Like, that's not great, but at least it's like, alright, I get it. But it's like, bro, I mean, yeah, everybody else, there was stuff to work on. There's stuff I could work on there. I messed up some plays, for sure. But I don't know. It's fine. It's just like one of those facepalm type of things. Yeah, it's just a different kind of thing, Derek. I mean, WoW, most of WoW is a bit more laid back. You spend a lot more time, and yeah, you have a permanent character with permanent gear and stuff like that, right? Versus this, every match is fresh, but it's competitive, and I would say you're gonna run into more negativity probably in this game than in WoW, unless you just sign up and are part of like a really hostile guild or something like that. I would say WoW is definitely a lot more on the chill side, right? Like, League is probably 10 out of 10 on the competitive, no chill side most of the time. And then WoW's probably like a 3 or 4. I mean, if you're running for like World First or like hardcore mythics, and you can get like a boot camp type of guild, but you can opt out of that, right? Like, you can just choose not to be in that type of guild. In League, whenever you play it, it's going to be competitive. And I mean, I don't mind. I play both games, but that's kind of the benefits. Is this is, you know, competitive. Every game's fresh, but WoW is persistent, more chill. Yeah, muting chat helps. Well, I mean, the no chill stems from everyone thinking that they're better than they actually are. I mean, that's just what it is. It's the nature of anything that's competitive, especially a team game. The fact that it's a team game, everyone always wants to blame their teammates instead of taking responsibility. You know, if you're losing a lot in like StarCraft or something in one-on-ones, I mean, I guess you can blame balance, which people will, but they're more likely to say, well, I must be screwing something up. Or if you're losing in chess all the time, you know, it's pretty clear you're messing it up. Or you're losing in golf. Okay, you're messing it up. Right? But when it's a team game, you know, especially when it's anonymous, when you don't know the people, and it's different people every game in solo queue, it's really easy to pass it off as just like, everyone's bad. Well, that was weird that I only gained 9 in that one game. It has been like 15-15. I think I've been winning like all right. I feel like my win rate's probably, it's higher than 50% in the last like 50 games, I think. So I don't know why I'm getting these weird numbers. Yeah, in my last 10 games, it's 56%. Then it's 62% in my last 30. It's 53 in my last 50. So, I don't know. That's a positive win rate. Especially, like, recently, the 62% in my last 20. It feels like I should be gaining LP. I mean, I'm still 53% on the whole season in Platinum 4. Which also doesn't make a ton of sense because I ended last season in Platinum 4. And I'm plus 25 games, and I'm still in the same place. So, like, what the fuck? But, anyways. Oh, gaining 25 was extremely unusual, unless it was the beginning of the season. That's it for the games, by the way. If you want to stay around and chat for a minute or two, I can. We'll be back here tomorrow for more games, around 11:30. It was pretty standard to win and lose between 18 and 20, but they changed it this season by getting rid of the promos. So now it's more common to like win and lose about 15-ish, 15 to 17. That's kind of a funny ad on the left there. But yeah, it's just playing with random teammates all the time. It's just so easy to displace blame and just never improve. I watched Double Lift, and Double Lift's like casting of pro games I think are really good. I don't watch a ton more consistently. I hated promos. I thought they were terrible. I think that promos are a good idea going from like gold to platinum or like platinum to diamond or whatever, but like the divisional promos were pretty bad because you would lose. Once you got to platinum, if you lost, you had to win basically like 4 in a row at least to get back to where you were to mitigate that one loss. Because you would always drop down to 75 no matter what when you got demoted. And then you'd have to win 2 to get to 100. Then you'd have to win 2 out of your 3 to get back. So it's like you had to go, and you could lose 1 in there. So you had to go 4 and 1. So you had to go 80% to make up for the 1 that you lost. Now sometimes you could lose a couple. Double Lift just has a really good way of explaining a lot of stuff, especially when he's casting. I like it. Or I'll watch like pro games. I just don't watch a lot of streams. Not that they're not good, they're great, but it's just like usually I'm working on either channel stuff, family stuff, or school stuff. But yeah, sometimes I'll bring it in. I watch like the stuff that I watch on the side. I'll watch Pro League games, or I'll just watch random funny stuff on the internet, highlights or whatever of different things. Or Magic the Gathering. I'll watch Aspiring Spike who plays Modern. That's kind of fun. And then sometimes like some WoW stuff I'm trying to look up. That's what I've been watching like lately, but I don't really watch that much. The problem with ADC is it's just like a glass cannon role that requires really strong positioning, and it's probably the most team reliant role in terms of like your team a lot of times really has to like protect you, and it takes so long to come online a lot of the times. But yeah, that's the huge problem, is it's the most difficult mechanical role to play in terms of positioning. And you are typically very squishy, you're typically pretty low mobility, but you have really high damage. And there are so many other roles that are mobile and do a lot of damage, and they're tanky, that it's just like, why play ADC? I mean, you're ranged, you need an ADC on your team, but it can feel pretty bad. LoL is definitely still growing outside the US. The US is probably one of the slowest growing major regions, but yeah, I'd imagine it's still growing in China. We don't have numbers on that, but I would say in China it's growing, Korea it's probably growing. But it's pretty much holding serve in the US. I don't know about Europe. But as far as Twitch goes, it's consistently like the number 2 game, and then there's some kind of like flavor of the month game that's popular. But it's such a massive game to begin with. Like, you can't always grow at huge exponential numbers when you already have like 100 million, players. Well, I don't even know like the exact numbers out of China, but that's just like estimation. It's huge in China. I think it's the number one. Well, those mobile games are pretty popular, but as far as like competitive PC games, it's probably number one. The problem is just so many gamers are in China, and we just don't get data from China. They just don't release data about hardly anything, so we just don't know. I don't know about the most like online game ever. Some of those mobile games are probably pretty popular, but like as far as competitive like PC game, I would say so. So it's still a good game. It's 11 years old too and holding strong, right? Yeah, there's not much of a decline versus like World of Warcraft has been pretty steadily declining since Wrath of the Lich King, but especially in the last like 3 years, it's been like the retail WoW has been dropping because they've just made some really bad design choices. And MMOs, like the monthly subscription thing, is really hard to pull off. Most players are so used to free-to-play games that, asking them to buy the game, pay a subscription, and have a bunch of microtransactions as far as like cosmetics and stuff. It's not necessarily pay to win, but you can buy gold by buying the WoW token and stuff. So there's a lot that you pay for that when most other games are not as much. But Final Fantasy 14 is pretty popular too and has a similar business model, but yeah. CSGO is really popular too. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all very much. As always, I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see everyone then. Have a good day.